Today I am now going to start LeetCode series. In this series, we will solve 40 questions of LeetCode. Today I am now going to solve problem number one to sum. Let's read the problem statement. Given an array of integers, nums, and an integer target returns the index of two numbers such that they add up to target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution, and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. Basically, it's this statement says that we have an array and we have an targeted value. In a array, any two numbers of sum have is equal to targeted value. Now you can see the examples. Here is an array and this is the targeted value. And see output. Output is 0 and 1. Let's see in a zero index and one index. You can see that when we going to do some of them, it is equal to the targeted value. Then again, you can see the example 2. Here is an array of nums and target value. When we sum of an index value 1 and 2, it is equal to the targeted value. Let's dive into code. Let's solve it. Firstly, we will create a vector to store result, integer result. It will store the return value which will be written them. And here is boolean to check the condition is true or not. Flag is equal to false. It will by default false. Let's use for loop for iterate integer I is equal to 0 and I also less than nums dot size and I plus plus for iteration. And in inner loop we will use integer j is equal to I plus 1 because inner loop below ahead from one step from outer loop. Let's j also less than nums dot size. Then j plus plus. Here we will check. Here we will check that condition is true or false. Let's nums of I plus nums of j is equal to targeted or not. Target. Oh, and if it is target is true, then we will change the value of flag true, and we will push inside result dot push underscore dot ij, and we will if our condition is true, then we will break it, and this is inner loop is break, and uh, if flag value is true, we will also break outer loop. Then we will just return result. Let's test it. We can see that our test cases are passed. Now submitted. Here is our all test cases are passed. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.